Yo boys, what's going on? It's Hazza here, back with another video. So like a guide this, I'll say, my first one in a couple months, my bad on that. And today I'm going to be discussing air cooling versus water cooling or liquid cooling, whichever you'd like to say. Image in the background just sums it up what they are basically. Most 90% of PCs you buy are going to come, if you're buying a pre-built, are going to come with air cooling, or if you buy a processor and you fit it yourself, an Intel one and AMD processors, apart from the 6600K and all those sort of processors, come with an Intel air cooling and an AMD stock cooler, and these are pretty terrible. You don't upgrade these straight away. They don't really represent how good air cooling can be. As I'm going to show you a couple images of some awesome water cooled setups, some awesome air cooled setups, and maybe you can make a decision for yourself. I will give you my thoughts on them, which one I think better. I do have water cooling in my PC at the minute. That is an awesome water cooled setup. As you can see, he's gone for the full red and black. That is a Corsair water cooled system, I believe. I personally I have a Corsair Hydro H60, about £60. My case can't fit the expensive ones like the H1150. I can't fit those in. They are like the top water cooling things. Now this is a really high-end water cooled system. As you can see, he's got so many pipes. I think they cost into thousands of pounds. JZ 2 cents and Linus do lots of videos on those, so if you're interested in those, I'll leave a link to JZ 2 cents channel in the description below. And what you're going to want to think about is, if you're building a PC and you're deciding between air cooling and water cooling, is what will be the main function of the PC. I know this sounds it sounds basic. It's like everyone asks this in every video, but if you're going for a gaming PC and you're not going to be doing no overclocking, then you're probably fine with air cooling. But if you're wanting a bit more out of air cooling, a really great air cooler, what is really cheap, is the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo. This is like one of the most popular air cooling solutions. Really cheap, about £20, about $35. It is awesome and allows for slight overclocking. Whereas water cooling costs a little bit more, and it does have like a 3-4% chance that it could leak and ruin your parts. But it also looks, in my opinion, a heck of a lot cooler. If you're going for an aesthetically pleasing setup, you'll see 90% of people who do that have water cooling, mainly because you can do all these LED effects and make like purple run through the water, or blue or red, and it just looks awesome if you've got an open cased PC. Whereas if you're not going for that, and you just want a PC that will run well and quiet, that is a problem with air cooling. It can be pretty loud, as water cooling is pretty much silent. As long as you get a decent cooler, like the Corsair Hydro H60, don't go for the lowest ones. The lowest water cooling ones tend to have the highest failure rate. Like the H55 can be a pretty good example of this. My friend had it and it failed on him, leaked all over his parts. Corsair is generally a trusted brand, but the lowest end water cooling solutions, which are about £50, the lowest water cooling solution you're going to get, whereas a really good air cooling solution is £20. So budget also factors into this. If you've not got much money, then I would say air cooling is the best way to go. But if you've got like £100 to spend, definitely water cooling. Measure your case, see what your dimensions are, then Google the dimensions and see what will fit in the case. I recommend PC Picker for this, as it filters them out and it is brilliant. It is how I picked my cooler. I did used to have the Intel stock CPU cooler, but when I was rendering or playing games, it was getting to like 75 degrees, and that is not a safe temperature for your CPU to be at, especially when you've got a decent CPU. I have the i5 4690K, so I didn't really want it overheating. That is really it for this video, boys. It is down to budget and what you're going to be using it for. You can tend to get more for your budget out of air cooling. So if you've not got much budget for air cooling, if you've got lots of budget, if you've got a higher budget, water cooling. That is my 2 cents on air cooling versus water cooling. If you enjoyed this video, smash thumbs up. Let me know in comments what you want me to do for my next video, and I'll see you all in the next video, boys. I love you all. Peace.